Approximately 2:40 this morning, Nelson County Dispatch received an over-the-air call from a female civilian who was advising our dispatch center that we had an officer down. She gave the location. When officers did locate her and find the officer, it was obvious that our officer had been shot and killed and was on the exit ramp 34 of the Bluegrass Parkway. As you can imagine, it's ongoing. We certainly can't give a lot of details. KSP Post 4 in E-Town is still at the scene, working the scene for us. A little background on the officer. His name is Jason Scott Ellis. He's a 33-year-old, 7-year veteran of the Bardstown Police Department. Officer Ellis was our canine officer and one of our field training officers. He's a native of Cincinnati, Ohio. He was married with 2 very young sons. Officer Ellis attended and played baseball for Cumberland College and went on to play baseball in the semi-pro league. He played for the Billings Mustangs in Montana, which I believe is a branch of the Cincinnati Reds. And he was very involved locally. He did live here in Nelson County, involved in the youth sports. As you can imagine, a very sad day for us. This is the first police officer in the history of the Bardstown Police Department to be shot and killed in the line of duty. And our police department dates back well over 150 years. Again, details, pretty much what I gave you is what we know at this point. Probably take some questions, again, depending on what those questions are, if you have any.
What are the circumstances of the shooting? Was he getting out of his vehicle to approach another? What have you been able to just learn from the scene?
The officer had not called out on anything. We believe he had stopped to either assist something in the roadway. Just again, kind of the evidence there, but we're not sure. But he received no call to that area and did not call out to our dispatch center that he was out on a violator, a subject, or anything.
And no suspects?
I'm sorry?
No suspects?
No suspects at this time.
He was off duty, going home?
Had just gotten off, yes. He worked until 2 a.m.
What about witnesses?
The only witnesses we had are the two people that stopped behind him. His vehicle was parked on the exit ramp with his blue lights on in a manner to prevent traffic, indicating that something was ahead. 2 vehicles had stopped behind him, and I think basically after they sat there a few minutes and saw no action, the curiosity got them. They got out to see what was going on, and that's when they found Officer Ellis on the side of the road.
Can you tell us some more about Jason? What a kid this is going to be to your department and the community?
Oh, huge. A very active officer. One of our, like I said, he was our canine officer. We only have 1 canine officer here. We're a small agency, 27 officers. It's basically a large family here. And a lot of these officers have worked together for many years. So as you can imagine, they're very close. They know each other well, they know each other's families, each other's children. So it's a very devastating hit. To get there, some of my officers on the scene were calling my cell phone. I was just trying to stay calm, knowing that I had to do what I have to do. I have, to be there for Officer Ellis, for our guys. Didn't have a whole lot of time to show emotions, but I'm sure that's coming.